Hey everybody! This is my very first live, so I'm still trying to figure all the settings out, and hopefully y'all can hear me. So I'll wait a few minutes for people to get on, and I got a little microphone thing here, so if you guys can hear me, let me know. So I'll make sure everything's getting set up okay. Hey! My very first live, so I'm such a newbie to all this stuff, so hopefully I can figure all of these settings out. How are y'all doing? I am working on orders tonight. I have so much to do this week. This is looking a little bright. This quality is not the best on my computer. I'm going to have to get probably an extra webcam thing so you guys can see me a little bit better. Yes, I am working on 600 ornaments this week. Last week, I thought that it was the worst with the amount I had to do, but this week is a lot more because Christmas is getting closer. So so much to do, but I'm getting it done. It's Monday, so I have a lot. Hey, Amanda, how are you? So yeah, that's what I'm working on. If y'all can y'all hear me okay? I want to make sure that all the settings are, hey, how are y'all? Let me know if you can hear me okay. Good. If it's too loud or anything, just let me know. Hi. Okay, it looks like some people are getting on now. I am working on ornaments tonight. I know that I have a little schedule. I do working on ornaments each day, but tonight I'm just working on ornaments. Good, I'm glad. Okay. So it sounds like the sound is good. I'll just wait a few more minutes for people to get on. I am still cutting all of the hundreds and hundreds of decals. So that's so much fun. See all of these I've gotten started so far. And yeah. Hey, I know I've been wanting to figure this live out forever, but I just didn't know how to do it. Sounds good. So the silhouette, I got a question asking how I'm liking my new silhouette. Well, I haven't opened it yet. I know. I had a plan to do a video on unboxing it, and I haven't gotten a chance to do it yet because I've been so busy with orders, but I am going to sit down hopefully tomorrow and film that and get that opened up for you guys. And I've been wanting to open it because I've had so much to cut, but I haven't gotten it open yet. But hopefully tomorrow, that's the plan. But yeah, I'm working on ornaments, and let's see. Oh, I know. I'm happy to be live finally. Maybe I'll start doing it more if I can get the settings and everything figured out good and get a better quality camera. So I did not realize how many orders I was going to get this year. That's probably why I've been so delayed getting videos up. And I'm so sorry that I haven't been getting as many videos up for you guys as I've wanted to. But the orders had to come and I had to get those out. And I'm trying to manage that better because it is only me. And so I'm doing it all. I'm trying to manage, the homeschooling and taking care of orders in the house. But we're getting it done. Let's see, how many ornaments do I prep for? Is it hard to purchase them all in ahead of them? So yes, I try and go and buy as many as I can in the beginning of the season ornaments. And sometimes I underestimate how many I'll need for the season. So I will just order as I go and I will buy as many ornaments as I can. This season, I don't even know how many I've gotten so far, how many orders of ornaments I've got. But I'll tell you what, those have been the biggest seller that I've had this season so far. And it's hard to say how to prep. Like I said, I try and guess in the beginning of the season how many I'll need. And then after that, I just kind of buy as I go. I'm not the best with, managing how much I'll need in the beginning. I need to get better on that, trying to figure out how much I'll need per season, but it's so hard to know. It's so hard to know how much I'll need. Yes, it is very busy. Oh, I'm definitely blessed to be overloaded with orders. Like I said, this season, I did not expect to be as busy as I have been, but I've been making it work and trying to get orders out in time. Do I keep track of, you mean the orders or the amount of ornaments? So I put all of whenever I get orders, it kind of just, let's see. Yeah, keeping track. Oh, monthly sales. Okay. So Etsy has kind of a way to keep track of all your sales, and it has a CSV file at the end of the season or whatever you can pull up, and it kind of keeps track of your orders for you. And I use QuickBooks. So it kind of imports into that. And then I also have an Excel spreadsheet that I made. I'm actually going to be sharing that with you guys soon that I created, that I kind of keep track of all of my orders, shipping that I paid, and all of that stuff. And then at the time, I kind of put it all together and figure it out that way. And that's kind of what I've done. So you should make a video about how much you can make on Etsy and your small business if you're comfortable with that. Yes, I definitely want to talk more about money and things like that and how much you can make on Etsy, because you can honestly make more than you think you can, but you do have to keep in mind with taxes and all that. You might see that amount on your monthly thing that pops up on Etsy, how much you're making per month, but you actually, you have to figure in taxes and all of that stuff. So you don't make as much as you think you do. And then you have to pay for shipping and all of that stuff. So there's a lot to be made on Etsy. Like I said, a lot of friends that I've had have asked, is Etsy worth it? And for me, most definitely, because you have that built-in clientele. You have everybody on there that's able to shop and find your shop. And for me, I had a family and friends that would buy in the beginning on Facebook, but it was nothing compared to what Etsy can offer. I mean, if you think about it, it's just a built-in shopping place for people to find you. So you can definitely make a lot on Etsy. Like I told you guys, I was able to quit my full-time job and start on Etsy. So it was definitely worth it. And I'll definitely make more videos on that soon. So yes. Hey, North Carolina, that's pretty close. I'm in South Carolina. So yeah, pretty close. Are you guys getting a lot of wind? We're getting a ton of wind today for some reason. It's been just crazy today. Definitely want to see how you price materials for product for decals specifically. I'm struggling with vinyl cost. Yes, definitely. I'm not the best when it comes to trying to figure out pricing for things. I try and come up with calculations and all that, but what I really do is just mainly decals. A lot of times are charged by the inch. So that's a lot of times how much I'll charge for decals. And then just kind of, because they're such a low cost item, you can buy vinyl. And if you guys hear my little ones in the background, they're actually on the floor behind me. But yeah, decals are such a low cost item that you kind of charge what other people are charging. And it's usually by the inch. And then wood signs and stuff, there's a little bit more to it. Guys. Okay. Sorry. Mom life over here. Yes, but I will definitely do more in-depth video on pricing videos and stuff like that. I think a while until like 60 profit. Yes, it does take a while to see profit on Etsy. So in the beginning, like I said, I saw the money coming in and I was like, oh, this is awesome. But when you figure out the price of your materials and all of that, it does kind of, it takes a while to start making a good profit. But once you do, it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. Yeah, the wind is crazy. I don't know where it came from. I don't know if there's some kind of storm blowing by or what, but my orders were crazy this week, and I'm a new Etsy seller, so they took me out of the search. Guys, what are y'all? Stop. Oh my goodness. My orders were crazy this week, and I'm a new Etsy seller, so they took me out of the search, working like a mad woman. I have actually heard that has been happening to Etsy sellers, people getting taken out of search. I haven't had that happen to me yet. Haley. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to get my kids quiet back here, but I haven't had that happen to me, taken out of search or anything like that. But it's crazy that they can do that. I don't understand. I think that what they're trying to do is because of COVID, a bunch of mask sellers were not able to produce what they said they could. So Etsy kind of took them out of search. That's what I heard. Yeah, guys, I know the kids. Haley, if you guys can't be quiet, y'all can't be in here. They promised me that they would be quiet. I figured with them in here, it'd be better than them being out there, but I can't ever keep them quiet. But yes, let me know, Christina, if you find out how that goes, if they let you back into search or how that works. I'm kind of anxious to find out what's going on with that, because I've been in a lot of the groups I'm in, people are saying that they're getting taken out of search. Somebody said hey to you guys. They waved. They're shy, believe it or not. They're actually very shy. Well, I'm glad you guys understand. I'm sure a lot of you have kids, so you know how it goes. But yeah, I am hoping that I can get all of these decals done tonight for the ornaments, because I have a large order where someone ordered 200 ornaments, and I went and bought the boxes and everything. So I've never shipped out that many ornaments in one order before. So I'm kind of like hoping that nothing breaks, because I am running low on stock with my ornaments. There's literally, I'm saving some just in case, but knock on wood, I have never had an ornament break with the way that I ship them. So I'm going to be shipping out that large order, and I got me some more boxes and all that stuff. So I need to have that shipped out very soon. Yeah, 200, I know, 200 ornaments in one. I think it was a church, and I think they're giving one ornament to each of their, the people in their church. So that's going to be pretty cool. So I sold masks on Etsy, and it did get crazy. I kept my inventory low online to be able to fill and keep up with orders. However, they still took me out of search. That is crazy. I don't know why, to me, that's not right. I don't think they should take you out of search because you're getting them business. And I say, if your shop is doing good and you're making orders, then you shouldn't be taken out of search. But I haven't had that happen yet. I've heard let me know, are you guys newer? You did, I think, Christina, you said you were a newer shop, right? I heard that it might be newer shops that they're doing that for, just to kind of keep an eye on how they can manage their orders. I don't know if that's true. IML or ILM Boutique, are you a new shop too? There's nothing to be worried about with selling on Etsy. Like I said, I haven't had any issues other than, a few kind of interesting customers here and there. I haven't had too many problems with them. Let's see. Haley. Okay. Taking out of search. So Etsy, it has an SEO, which is search engine optimization. And when you're on search, or when you're on the main website, it's kind of how you get found. So I'm hearing from other shops that people are getting taken out of search, which means that your shop basically won't show up in search. That's what they're talking about when they're saying taken out of search. So your shop isn't gone. It's just harder to find you, or it's impossible to find you. And I guess Etsy has the power to do that. Oh, you have a staff in your, okay. You're going on 4 years and you still got, see, that's crazy. Taken out of, yeah. So it doesn't look like it's just new shops then. I guess it could be anybody. But no, I'm waiting for that email though, because like I said, the amount of orders, I have like 200 open orders right now. So I'm just waiting for them to send me the email too. It all started this year though, with this whole crazy time we're having in 2020. Hi, Anna. But yep, let's hope that I can get these done tonight, because I've just been procrastinating all day today. Oh, it's the second time it's happened. Oh my goodness. That is crazy. I wonder if there's some algorithm about it. And someone else said it's something about messages. If you don't respond immediately to messages, that they can do it too. And I'm not the best with getting back on messages immediately. I need to get better with that. Let's see. They claim they're limiting orders to spread the orders around to everyone. Now that, well, I don't understand that. I don't get it. I don't know. But nothing to worry about with Caroline. Nothing to worry about with Etsy though. Like I said, I know that there's a lot of horror stories that go around, but I've had nothing but good things happen with it. What gave me the courage to do a live? I don't know. I've been getting questions, people asking me to do lives, and I just haven't gotten around to doing it yet, but I'm glad that I did try it. Oh. There's my little one. Oh my goodness. Guys, Haley. Everyone's saying hi. Hi. Thank you. Okay. All right, go sit down. Go be a good girl. Sorry, guys. I came on here to work and talk, but this is my real life, y'all. This is how my day-to-day life is with children running around. And yes, I get a lot. They look a lot like their daddy, but I've gotten told a lot that my oldest is looking like me as she gets older. So thank you. I don't have a TikTok. I've been thinking about starting one, but I need to learn the whole how it goes and everything like that before I start that. How do I balance it all, Sally? Okay. I don't balance it all very well. I'm just going to be honest. I have days where I feel like I'm losing my mind. Last week was a hard one. I mean, I had 80 packages to take to the post office, and it was the most insane day. I was running around with their head cut off, and the kids were just running around and crazy hours. So it's really a lot of times me that does a majority of the stuff, even though my husband can't help. So, yeah, that's kind of, I just kind of, take it day by day, minute by minute. And that's kind of how I manage it. Just do what I can and let the kids be involved as much as they can. And, all of that. So that's kind of, I just manage as well as I can. Let's see. I don't know, where you could have seen. I'm only really on YouTube and social medias and things like that, but I need to start that TikTok. I've heard a lot of people have had good luck on TikTok. Yes, I do need a helper. I've been actually this season.
Welcome back to my channel.
Oh, welcome back to my channel. Guys, go sit down, please. Go sit down, please.
No.
I don't even remember.
Welcome back to my channel, guys.
Oh yeah, I was talking about helper. I was telling my husband I'm gonna have to hire somebody. I think if business.
Sick with my sister.
Caroline, can you please go sit down for a minute, please? Please. It is almost her bedtime, and she is just, the calm before the storm, they say. She is. Thank you. She's my wild child, my second born, and she's a handful. She is a handful. Let's see. Yes, Porch Pickup with USPS. I have been wanting to do that, and I don't know why. I'm scared to do that because I've heard that Porch Pickup, please go sit down. Porch Pickup, I'm scared that they're not going to scan my orders. I don't know why, and I've heard horror stories about that, but let me know if that works for any of you guys, if you've tried Porch Pickup and how that works for you. Because I don't know if I can manage keeping going to the post office like that in my tiny car that I got. Now she just needs, she needs to learn how to ask people to subscribe. That's right. Can you tell them they need to subscribe? They subscribe to my channel. Go play. Oh, she has her bed head and everything right now. It's been one of those days, guys. It has been one of those days. What do I think is the best vinyl cutter for beginners? Okay, so a lot of people ask me why I chose Silhouette over Cricut. And the reason why I've done this is just because from the research I've done, Silhouette is just very, you can grow with it. It has a lot of opportunity for your business, and it seems very user-friendly to me, and I just love how the software works. I kind of played around with the Cricut software and the Silhouette software, and I just liked how Silhouette was better. I have never used a Cricut, so I don't really know, but I do know I just love how Silhouette is, and I've only used Silhouette, so yes, that's why is the question that I got asked? I can't even remember. Yeah, best vinyl cutter. Yes. So Silhouette is my favorite, but I might be a little biased. But one day maybe I'll try the Cricut out just to see. But I'm a Silhouette girl. What can I say? Okay, Haley, can you take her down, please, and go get that? Thank you. You got bins from the post office to use. Yes, that's something I might need to look into. I need a new cart to roll the orders in because I have to run back and forth to my car, and it's just a mess. So you did the Porch Pickup, and the carrier did scan, but it didn't register online for a few hours. I think I'm going to try it this week and see how it goes. We live kind of on a very long driveway, so I'm not too sure if they'd be very happy picking up for me a lot, but I guess it's their job, so I need to give it a try. Yes, post office runs are, I live now 30 minutes from the post office. I used to live right down the road, but now we live kind of in the country. So it's quite the drive. So I go twice a week to the post office, usually like Tuesdays and Fridays. What brand do I use for my stencil vinyl? So I use Ornaments 813. I can't get it because I have it on my vinyl roller. But it's my favorite. I used to use vinyl and I would have a lot of bleeding, and it would also rip up the stain from the wood signs. So after a lot of trial and error, I found that the Ornaments 813 is the best. I love it. Yeah, Silhouette not needing a mat. I do agree with that. I think that it is one of the pros to having Silhouette. And once I try my Pro out, I will see how that goes with the 24 by 24. And I obviously use the bigger vinyl, so I think it'd be interesting to see how it cuts. And I'm going to try it out, definitely. Yes, Team Silhouette. I agree with that. I definitely agree. I love it. But if any of you use both Cricut and Silhouette, let me know if you have which one you prefer. Because like I said, I'm a little biased because I've only used Silhouette, but I know there's some people on here that do both Cricut and Silhouette. You've never used a Cameo without a mat. Is it easy? It's really easy. You just roll it up into your machine just like you would with your mat. And then you just make sure that when you're on your software that you select that you don't have a mat. And then it's really easy. Just make sure your rollers are locked down and everything's good to go. I'll show it in a video one day for y'all. Can I do a live for making a wooden sign? I'm Team Cricut. Sure, I can do that. Yeah, definitely. That'd be awesome. I'll try that out because I'm actually doing a bunch of wood signs this week. Maybe I'll go back live again and try it out. Oh, she's back. She's back. Okay. Hey from Florida. Hey, Stephanie.
Hey, Stephanie. Hey.
Use the Silhouette Business Edition and convert my design to SVG and then cut on my Cricut. Awesome. Yeah, I have the Business Edition too.
Hi.
Hi. Hey, Kaylee.
Hi, Kaylee.
Hi, Bree Vlogs from Iowa. How is the weather where you guys are? It is windy today here.
Wendy.
Yeah, so watch out. I got scissors. Everybody walk back, please. Do I do t-shirts? No, I do not. And the reason why I do not is just because I did used to do a lot of t-shirts back when I did embroidery. And I kind of saw the legal side of things with the whole having to have tags and getting all of that stuff. And I kind of just, I'm sure there's an easier way to do it, but I kind of just, I don't know. I kind of swayed away from the whole embroidery life. I used to do a lot of shirts, but now I don't really as much. I use my heat press more for things like popsicle koozies and just different things like that, but no shirts. Hello from Mexico. Oh, hi. I have a scan and cut. Is it the same?
Hi, Mexico.
Scan and cut. Is it the same? I'm not too familiar with the scan and cut. I've seen a lot of people have it, but I think it's a little bit different. Everybody go sit down, please. Everybody sit down. I'm so sorry, guys. It is South Florida. It's supposed to be in the 40s tomorrow. I've heard it's going to be freezing tomorrow. One of her 2 days. She sees herself, so that's probably why she's so interested in coming up here. 1 or 2 days a year. That's cold. That is cold for Florida. That is very cold. Like I said, I'm in upstate South Carolina, so we get kind of all the seasons. Someone else said, hey, babies.
Hey, babies. Hey, babies.
Yes, the heat. I have scissors. Back up, please. Where did I learn how to do SVG files? So I took a course, Jennifer Maker's course, and I also just researched. It was really hard to find a bunch of courses and stuff. I was looking and looking, but I took her course, and I definitely learned a lot. And then the rest, guys, go sit down, please. Haley, maybe you should go in there, okay? Jennifer Maker's course, and it was good. I definitely learned a lot how to do SVG files, and I still need to put more into that shop, y'all. I swear, I'm just so like one-track mind here, trying to get my business running, and I got the other shop to run, and I'm working on it though.
Hi.
She said, "Thank you so much for doing your videos.
Thank
You've helped me
you
a
for
ton."
doing that.
Caroline, can you guys go in there for a minute? Haley, maybe go take her downstairs. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm such a one-track mind tonight. Thank you so much for doing your videos. You've helped me a ton creating my own wood sign Etsy shop, and I've now had 24 sales. Congratulations, Alexandria. That's awesome. That is so good. Keep up the good work, and you will definitely continue to grow. You took Jennifer Maker's course too. Oh, that's awesome. I loved it. I definitely learned so much. I didn't necessarily do all the paper flower stuff, but all I really went on there to do was learn SVG files, and I learned it. You make me motivated. I struggle with so many ideas that I want to sell, and I'm getting nothing completed. What would you recommend for beginners to sell? Okay, so do you have a craft cutter, a vinyl cutter? Is that what kind of things you do? I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. Jerice Jones? If you do silhouette stuff, I have lots of ideas. Where am I designing my SVGs? I use Illustrator. So I use Adobe Illustrator.
Come on, Caroline.
You want to go get chocolate? Go get your dessert. Oh, it's snowing in Michigan. Wow. It's early here. We don't usually get snow, but maybe once a year, if that. But it's definitely cold tonight, and it's going to be cold tomorrow too. I didn't know that she had a course. I watched some of her videos on YouTube. Yeah, that's how I found her, was on YouTube, and I saw that she had a course. So I decided to just go ahead and take the plunge. I've always wanted to learn how to make SVGs. So I'm trying to get more stuff up on that shop, because I know there's a lot of you who do vinyl and don't make the SVGs. So I would love to get more on there for y'all. And after the holidays, I'll definitely have more time. I need to find my... You've done a bunch of cups and signs and now doing wooden signs. So wood signs are a big seller, and the way to make more money with that is customized wood signs. So just offer things that you see they're selling well, but just personalize them different than other people. Those sell well. Around Christmas, ornaments are the biggest seller, and Santa plates. Santa plates are my second biggest seller right now, and the ornaments. And I'm telling you, farmhouse is still popular right now. So white or black ornaments, buffalo plaid, Ray Dunn font. Those will make you some money. Those, you will get a lot of sales doing that. How much do I charge for signs? So it just depends. I kind of have a set pricing that I do for my 12 by 24 signs and my 5.5 by 16 signs and all of that. I just kind of charge. I need to make a video for you guys on that. It's so complicated. And like I said, I'm not the best with formulas and stuff like that. So I need to probably be better with that, because I'll tell y'all what, last few years, I was not charging enough. And that's this year. I changed a lot of things about my pricing. I was at the end of the year, when I would have tax time, I would realize that I was not making as much as I thought I was. And so I said, you know what? I am changing everything. And I went back and changed my pricing. And I said, I'm scared that I'm not going to get sales now. But it was for my sanity, because I was spending so much time, so many hours. No, we do not do that. Okay, sorry. I was spending so much time working and I was not making as much as I thought I was worth. So you need to charge enough, guys. Charge what you're worth and don't worry about it because your mental health is way more important than undercharging yourself. And I just came to realize that it is important to figure in your pricing, how much your items cost, and how much you're charging. Don't just think just because you're getting a ton of sales that you're making more. It's not necessarily that way when you're spending more money on supplies and shipping than you're making, I guess, if that makes sense. So I'll do a video on how much I charge for things very soon because I don't want anybody else to make the mistakes I made because it took a lot of time to get the idea of you need to make what you're worth. Every year, too, you got to increase your pricing along with shipping. Shipping goes up every year, guys. Every year, shipping prices go up. Yes, Kaylee, try the shipping. Try the Christmas stuff while it's still hot right now. Go to your Hobby Lobby and see if they have any white ornaments. If they have white ornaments, buy them and make something because they're out everywhere around me right now. Make you some ornaments, get you some fabric, Christmas fabric, and sell you some ornaments. Tell people you have a fast turnaround time and you'll make some good holiday cash. Do I use plywood or solid wood? So I use birch plywood or blonde wood plywood for my framed wood signs. For my regular wood signs, I use just select pine wood. Yes, pricing, it's so hard to figure it out. It's because there are sellers on there that charge so little and they're not getting what they should. You need to charge what you're worth. Do I buy my items wholesale? So yes, somewhat, and then some things I don't because things like my ornaments, you can't really find. I love Hobby Lobby's ornaments. I have found that they are the best. And if you go to like Walmart or somewhere like that and get the matte ornaments, the vinyl will peel the paint off of them. So Hobby Lobby's gloss. Here, let me get them real quick. Watch out, sweetie. Okay, so this is what they look like. They're $9.99, but they're 50% off. And I don't know if you guys need to see that, but if you think about it, this costs like $5 to buy this container, and you sell the ornaments for like $5 a piece or $4 a piece, however many they buy in a set, and they sell like crazy. I could even probably go up on my pricing. We don't eat on the camera. We don't eat on the camera. So they are a huge seller. You make a very good profit on those. And then the fabric I buy, let's see. Well, I have these already cut, but they're just the little, it's like the buffalo plaid fabric. And I cut them in 1-inch strips and just tie little knots on them. And I have some new, don't eat in the camera, Caroline. I use the black and white, the red, the white and black, and some other little Christmas ones. They are selling like crazy. And I still get questions every day if they're going to come back in stock. And I just can't find any more. I can't find any more ornaments. But yeah, Hobby Lobby's ornaments are the best. If you have a Hobby Lobby near you. It says, got ornaments from Hobby Lobby. I'm overwhelmed with the idea of starting Etsy. So Etsy, like I said, it's more pros than cons. And you know what I think is what do you have to lose? You know, I mean, what is the worst that could happen if you're, I feel like if you are ready and you want to start a business, the best thing to do is just to start. Because, waiting and just not worrying about it is not going to get the opportunity. I'm trying to word this the right way. You won't ever know until you try because it could be the best decision you ever made. So try it out. And I'm happy to help you guys with your Etsy shops. If you guys have any questions or need me to look at your shops or anything like that, just let me know. And I want to help you guys. Let's see. Do I use sealer on my ornaments on top of the vinyl? No, I do not. Vinyl, I get this question a lot. So vinyl needs to breathe. If you put sealer over vinyl, it'll crack or bubble, or eventually it just won't look pretty. So never seal anything with vinyl unless you're using epoxy. That's the only way you would ever need to seal your vinyl. But you just literally put your transfer tape on these and then put them on your ornament and cut slits in between each letter. So that way that you have a way to move this around. Maybe I'll do one in a minute and show you guys. I'm sure y'all have seen, some of you might have seen that video that I made of putting that on an ornament, but oh, thank you, Catherine. That is so nice of you to say. I appreciate that. I try to help you guys. I know I don't know everything. I definitely don't know everything. I have a lot to learn, but if I can help anybody, even just one person, then it was worth it to me. Has the price of wood affected my business during COVID? Yes. Okay. Yes and no. So I usually buy wood and split it and make it cheaper. And that wood has gone up in price like crazy. As everybody knows, even just a 2x4 around here is like $7, which it used to be like $2. So wood has gone up in price. And I haven't updated my pricing on wood signs just because I'm still getting some wood the same price. Some of the regular select pine is still the same price, but if there's certain wood that's more expensive. But I have bought a lot of wood in bulk before, and so I'm still doing good on that. But yes, the price of wood has definitely gone up. It's expensive, and I don't foresee it going down. So definitely adjust your pricing as needed if you sell wood signs and if it affects you any. Hello. Some new people came on. How can I contact for help with the online shop? So would you guys be interested in Etsy critiques? I know a lot of people do those, and I would not charge as much as a lot of the people that do, but I could do an in-depth look at your Etsy shops and maybe one-on-one coaching with you guys on that. And just let me know if that's something any of y'all would be interested in. And that might be something I can offer. Just let me know. But if I do that, I can send you guys a link. Okay. So I'll definitely look into that then. If you guys are interested in that, maybe in the new year, it'll be something I can offer. And like I said, I won't charge an arm and a leg because I just want to help. You have chocolate on your mouth. Sorry, my little one. If those of you who just joined, my little ones are popping in and out. It's just my life, and it's crazy and hectic. Can you go wipe your mouth, please? You have chocolate on your mouth. Please. What iron-on brand do I use? I don't use iron-ons. What are you referring to, Kaylee? Where do I purchase my 12x24 signs? So I buy my wood from Lowe's or Home Depot. I get the birch plywood or the blonde wood plywood. And it ranges between $40 and $50-ish for the whole piece, but you can cut it down to whatever size you need. Can you go in there with Haley, please? But that is where I get my wood. You're looking at advice and help. You're starting up now. I am Luke. I'm happy to help. What are you looking into starting? An Etsy or just a business? Oh, one of my letters came off. Oh, guys, you guys won't believe what happened earlier. So I was cutting all of this vinyl earlier on my machine, and I didn't, as they were cutting, I was taking them off. And then at the end, when I was ready to peel it all, my blade wasn't even, not my blade, my blade wasn't in all the way. It didn't cut any of it. I wasted so much vinyl. Well, it would cut some of the vinyl, but I had to recut all of these decals again. So several sheets of vinyl just waste. I was so mad. So always check, make sure your blade is in all the way. If you have a silhouette, I don't know how Cricut is. Oh, I was so mad. So that's why I'm so delayed in getting these decals cut. Oh, I'm so mad. I was so mad that happened. But you know what? It is what it is. But that's part of having a business. It just happens. Haley, can you take Karan and go play? Okay. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Okay. Oh, iron on brand. Okay. Oh, you're talking about the HTV. What HTV do I use? I use Sizer or Caesar, however you say it, Easy Weed. And I put those on my popsicle koozies. I get them on Amazon. But that is the vinyl I used. Sizer Easy Weed or Scissor. I don't even know how you say it. Thank you for sharing your knowledge. I'd like to start my woodworking business too, and I greatly appreciate you sharing your knowledge. Thank you so much, Evelyn. That's so sweet of you to say. I sold some ornaments today after having them listed for a while. I love your ornaments. What font do you use? Thank you so much. Oh, that's good you're selling them. I use font news, the skinny font, and I also use another one called Paper Flowers that I purchased from Font Bundles. That's where I get a lot of my fonts, and they're commercial free, by the way, guys. Font Bundles. And it's pretty low price too. Like you can get a big bundle for like $10 of different fonts. I will find the lady that I get mine from and share it with y'all if you guys want some commercial free fonts. And I even messaged her and asked her if it was okay to sell them on decals and to use them in my SVGs. And she said, yes, that is what it's for. As long as you don't sell the alphabet, then you're fine. Let's see. Your Etsy shop. I am Luke. I definitely, wait, what did you ask up there? Let's see, an advice. I have a couple videos on my YouTube about how to start your Etsy shop. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'm happy to answer them. Whatever you're interested in finding out about that. I had stain on a ton of stocking tags. Go splotchy on me last night. Total freak out moment. When you say splotchy, did it like have spots on it? Is that what you mean? The stain? Like it would have splotchy spots? Christina? Wooden signs, wall stickers. Let's see. Yes, I am Luke. I'm happy to help with that. That's a lot of, you can make a lot of money selling that stuff. I know it's a saturated market, but my best advice is to just follow trends, make your own spin on it, and just try and stand out by offering a bunch of different customized options. Just always do your research and find out like what is popular at the moment, because things are always trending. There's so much. I mean, there's so much to look into. I saw your wood packet. No, stop. We're not doing that. Can you guys go in there, please? Thank you. Children. Yes, it was bad. Okay, so you're talking about hold on one second. Okay, I saw your wood packaging video and I came across another one where they do the envelope packaging. Thought I'd share that if you're interested. Sure. I've never seen that, Evelyn, the envelope packaging. Oh no, you're talking about let's see, I saw your wood packaging comments. Are you talking about packaging vinyl decals with the envelopes, Evelyn? Christina, yes, I've had that happen. I don't know why it does that sometimes. If you find that out, let me know. Because I've had signs do that before too, where they get splotchy. And I'm like, oh no, what happened? It looks to me like it might be if the wood got wet. Go over here, please. Sometimes if the wood gets wet or it gets rained on, it like permanently will like make those splotches. It's so weird. I don't know what it is. Yeah, wood conditioner. Okay. I'll have to try that out. Some people use that before they stain. I never have, but Kaylee, yes. Well, no, I don't make stickers, but I make decals. I do have stickers that I make on my Dymo printer. And I'm going to have a video coming soon on my printer. I'm going to be getting the Rollo soon too, but I like the Dymo because you can make, bless you, you can make, I keep losing my train of thought, where you can make stickers on your Dymo. Go in there, please. I told y'all to be quiet. I hope you guys understand that children you can't keep them quiet. No matter how much you bribe them or what you do, they're going to be loud. And it is only me here right now, so it's not like I can go send them in there with their dad. What is the best way? Okay, wait, let's see, Evelyn. Yeah, Evelyn, I'll have to check that envelope packaging video out. What is the best way to advertise? So I do not pay for ads, and I get a good bit of sales, but I've heard from a lot of new Etsy sellers that ads are a great way to get yourself out there. I used to pay for ads back when they started, or back when they had the good ads, but now they kind of just pick and choose where they send your money. I don't like that. I end up spending all of my budget in like the beginning of the day, and I'm going to try it again soon though, because I've heard that a lot of people are having success with it. In the beginning of the year, a lot of times sales will slow down. So that's usually a good time to advertise. But Facebook ads are a great way to advertise and just get your name out there on Facebook. Start an Etsy or a Facebook page for your Etsy shop and just pay for ads. And I need to be more active on my social media. I'm so bad about that, y'all. I need to get better with that. Okay. Haley, Caroline, can y'all go in there, please? Y'all are going to be loud. Okay, let's see. What is the best way? Okay, yeah, that's the best way to advertise, I think. Instead of making the box, they keep it flat and seal the open edges. I have seen that, Evelyn, where you put it inside of the box. That is a great way to ship signs, I think. The reason I do the method that I do is because it's pretty cheap because you don't have to buy boxes, and that brown paper is so cheap. And I barely ever have to buy new rolls of it because it lasts for so long. And boxes can get kind of expensive too. But definitely, like, for examples, for some of the ornaments and things like that, you have to ship with a box. So just sometimes it just has to be. Haley, can y'all please go in there? Caroline? That wind is sounding crazy out there. Haley. Instead of making, okay. But yes, that is a good method to use if you don't want to do the brown paper method. What do I make it with? Make the stickers, Kaylee? I make it with the labels that you can buy on Amazon. They look like little stickers and you just print them out on your machine. I use them for like thank you stickers or just instructions and things like that. WD-40 dilutes the splotches so they disappear. Fizz Whiz, that sounds pretty cool. I'll have to try that. Cool. I haven't had it happen much with wood, but I have had it happen a couple times, and it makes the wood look so ugly when it splotches like that. Christina, I'll definitely have to try. Let me know how you like the Rollo. If you keep using the Rollo, let me know how it goes. And does it have a software like the Dymo does where you can make labels? Caroline, what are you doing? What are you doing? Y'all, my child just put tape on herself. This is what the questions I get, how I manage it. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm sorry. Haley, why don't y'all go play in there, okay? This is the kind of stuff I deal with on a day-to-day basis. Oh, okay. I'm sorry about that. I'll have to deal with that in a little bit. Yes. See, guys, this is real life we're getting right here. Children screaming and crying and okay. Y'all go play for a minute, please. But this is real life, and this is how. See, that hurt, didn't it? This is why we don't put tape on our face. Stop. Quit it. Okay, back to the comments, guys. I'm so sorry. It's windy. Yes, it is so windy here. I don't know what is going on. Tennessee Wood Signs. Hey, I love your. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, guys. Are custom mugs a good seller? I think so. I used to sell a lot of coffee mugs, and now I just kind of do the decals that go on coffee mugs and stuff like that. But I would think they would be a good seller if you offer a lot of different types and maybe some personalized stuff for sure. No, it does not. So the Rollo does not have a software, but you can make designs and print to it. I saw a YouTube video. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let me know if you try anything with that. Because that's the reason I love my Dymo, is because I'm able to, make the stickers and stuff like that. And the labels and all that. What is my Etsy shop name? I am Simply Sallie SC on YouTube, on Etsy. And then my SVG shop is Simply Sallie Designs. So do you use a roller to paint your signs, or are there other methods? So yes, Caroline, are you going to be nice if you're going to be in here? Be quiet, please. Do I use a roller to paint my signs, or are there other methods? I always get streak marks whenever I try to paint my signs. So rollers are the best, like foam rollers are the best way to paint your wood signs, I think. Because you don't get those streaks and stuff that you would get on if you use a brush. I used to use a brush and a foam brush, and then I found the rollers are just a way quicker and better way to paint the wood signs. Do I have customers mess up their decals and get upset? Yes, I actually had this happen recently. So a customer had said that her decal, what did she say? So that her tape would not adhere to the decal. And I think all of you guys know that if that happens, then usually it is because they're not, pushing their, what is it called? They're not using this thing. They're not pushing it down enough. So yes, it is a lot of times user error, but sometimes I just apologize, or all the time, I just apologize and I offer them a new one, because decals are such a low cost item that sometimes it's better just to keep the customer happy. And she was very happy. When I sent her a new one, she was very, very happy. So yes, customers mess up quite a bit, but I don't have it happen as much as you would think.
Mommy, I'm sweating.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, it's okay. No, it's fine to ask questions. That's what I'm here for. I need to do these lives more so I can answer y'all's questions. I get so bad about responding to comments. I need to, because it takes up a lot of time sometimes. So if you guys want me to come on here and answer questions more, I'm happy to do that. Thank you. Yes, she's cute, but she's a wild child. I'll tell y'all, she didn't nap today. So she is just all over the place, and she is just my wild one. My firstborn was the quiet one, and then she is the wild child. So yes, you are able to have 2 Etsy shops. You can have as many businesses and as many shops as you want under the same business license. As long as you are filing at the end of the year how much money you make on everything, then you can have as many shops as you want. Do you have a Facebook page I can contact you? Yes, I do. I am Luke. I have a Facebook page, Simply Sallie DIY, where we're kind of a group that we are all together on there and ask questions and everything like that. And then, you can reach out to me through, any of that. I have a Facebook page for my business, Simply Sallie. So there's a lot of ways to contact me. My husband is, yes, I am married. Sorry. My husband is being silly in the comments. Get back to work, John. Come get your children. They are acting crazy tonight. How old is she? My youngest just turned 4, and then my oldest is 9, about to turn 10 in February. We also found that if a customer has a wall that is painted with Teflon paint, the decals will not stick. Yes, I have not got into wall decals yet. I don't know why. I just haven't branched into that at this point. But yes, I understand. A lot of times people, they just think that decals are going to stick to everything, and they assume it, and they don't stick. Well, they'll stick to almost anything, but you just have to work to get them to stick. I am moving slow on these decals. It's one of those nights, one of those days where I'm moving slow. It's always nice when when everything peels nicely, and then all you have to do is weed. A good way to keep decals going smooth like that, y'all, is to keep your blade sharp.
And then I'm the famous girl.
Okay, let's go play in here. Or you need to go to sleep or something. She's already had her bath, and then she went and got chocolate.
didn't.
Yeah. Okay, go play with Haley.
Hold on.
Anyways, I'm sorry. I'll keep losing my track of thought. I don't even remember what I was saying. Kids will do that to your brain. Oh, yeah. I was talking about decals. Keep your blades sharpened with the, what is it called? Aluminum foil. And then make sure that you sometimes up your blade force, and your decal will keep cutting good. And make sure your mats are always clean. I always, before I'm starting to cut a lot of decals, I just always sharpen the blade and make sure everything's good to go before I cut a lot of decals, because you don't ever want nothing to cut right. What kind of vinyl do I use for my decals? I use Oracle 651. Peeling. Let's see. Does a lot of my shop traffic come from my YouTube channel? No, I actually don't usually give my shop name on YouTube, because it can kind of mess with the algorithm on your Etsy page. So Etsy likes to see sales. And if you're like, let's say if I'm sharing on YouTube just for people to look, it can kind of mess up your algorithm on Etsy. And then you won't show up in your SEO as well. So I don't usually get sales from YouTube, but I do get a lot of sales just from just random people shopping on Etsy. May I add your personal Facebook? Yeah, I'm usually just adding people to the group. But I'm definitely friends with all of y'all. And I hope y'all understand, I would add everybody to my personal page, but I just, for like personal reasons, I usually don't, just because you just never know. But it's not that I don't trust you guys. So don't ever take offense to it if I don't add you to my personal Facebook. I just got to do that just to be on the safe side, because you guys know how people are. I'm not saying you guys are like that. Oh my gosh, where's it put in chat? Feelings mommy said. Oh, it's okay. I get it. I understand how that goes.
Mommy, stop working.
I've been learning a lot. Well, I'm so glad, Chelsea. That's awesome. I'm glad that I can help you.
Stop working.
Why don't you go play? You guys were supposed to go play. Yes, I definitely have to keep family safe, and you just never know these days. You just never know. So I just do what I can. Yeah. The rack that holds my vinyl. Are you talking about this back here? I actually made this with.
She's the best mom ever.
Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. I made it with, I think those are 2x6s, just framed, and then some, what is it called? I can't think tonight. Y'all, I swear, once it gets late, my brain doesn't work anymore. PVC pipe. And you just drill holes in the sides, and it holds your vinyl rolls. I have some empty on the top that I need to take out, but that is what I did. I made that with PVC pipe and stuff. Yes, John, people can see your comments. He's supposed to be at work. He must be he is on his break. That's what he's doing. He's just being silly. Yeah, people can see your comments, John. You think you're being funny. Yes, she is such a sweetheart, but y'all, I'm telling you, I'm sure if you have little ones, you can't control them, you cannot tame them. And I don't know if it's a second-born thing, but like I said, my firstborn was very calm and very sweet and very shy, and then my second-born does not care. She just has no filter. And then here she comes. She probably heard me talking about it. What time is it in South Carolina? It is 8:15 p.m. It's going to be a long night tonight, too. It's going to be a long night. And I'm already tired, so that's not a good thing. I can't control teens. Yes, I know. I can't imagine how the teen years are going to go. Caroline, stop. You know, people are watching you. Did you know that? Do I offer discounts to family and friends? So, yes, usually, but a lot of times they don't want me to give them discounts. They'll just say, charge me whatever you'll charge me. But I don't actually get a lot of orders from family and friends. I mean, I think people in South Carolina are a little bit frugal and they don't like to pay. I don't know if it's just South Carolina. I don't know. It just might be from where I'm from. But people don't like to pay a lot of money for homemade stuff a lot of times, at least from what I've found. But yeah, I do get orders here and there from family and friends. But yeah, they'll get a discount if they're super close family. Yeah, some people say never give discounts, right? I like your husband's perspective. Yes. He's one of a kind. He is one of a kind. You guys probably would think that, Caroline, go in there. Yep, he's crazy. Do I have a video on how I photograph my items? I don't, but if you guys are interested in that, let me know and I will do a video on that. How long have I been married? So John and I have been together for 12 years. I think it's 12 years or 11 years. We met in 2009. We were little teenagers and we've been together ever since. And we got married about 9 years ago. So we've been together a long time. Hi. Cool. It's so cool. People watch me from all over. That is so neat. Never been to another country before. Do I use a light box? No, I do not have a light box, but I need one. I have this ring light, but it is so bright. Let me know if this is too bright, by the way, because it was so dark in here. I need to change the light bulbs we have in here. So I have one of my deep thing. I don't know if you guys can see this, but the vinyl cut all together. I don't know if y'all can see that. It cut on top of each other. That can happen sometimes if the mat or the roller moves. And I've been having problems with my Silhouette 3's roller getting unlocked. So I don't know why it's doing that. You make and try so many things, you can't pick one to focus on. I know it. That's how I am. But I think it's good to switch it up. It keeps things interesting. Keeps things interesting, that's for sure. Where's my pick at? I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. Who else loses their pick all the time? What tools do I use to cut wood? Or does the store cut it for you? So I use a miter saw and what is the other thing called? The hand saw to cut wood. The store does cut it if I'm driving my car. If I need something just cut in half, but we cut it. My husband and I cut everything. I do have a video if you want to look at that on what I use to cut my wood signs. I have that in my channel if you want to check it out. If I could make a video on how I photograph my items, that would be great. Sure, I'll do that. I'll have to try the light box for photos. When I take my pictures, I usually just use my phone and then just edit it with an editing software. Okay, I'll definitely make a video on the photos. I promise, guys, I'm going to have videos up soon. I'm just trying to get these orders under control. If I tried to do it all, I would probably go crazy. But things are going to settle down soon. I actually close my shop down every December 12th. So things are going to slow down soon. And I actually was going to talk to you guys about the whole Craftmas every day or what was I going to do every day in December or every day in the first 12 days. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to make a video every single day. I wanted to so bad, but I'm coming to realize that I don't know if I can get all of these orders completed and have time to do that every day. But what I'm going to do is I'm still going to post more often in December. I'm going to try and do several videos a week. Some will be Christmas related, business related, wood signs. I have a couple wood sign videos coming. Some of them are almost done. I've been kind of filming clips here and there. So I have videos coming, I promise. Of all the things I make, what is my favorite? That's a hard one. I say it depends on the mood I'm in, what I'm in the mood to create. So I have to say wood signs are probably my favorite right now. I do love doing decals and things like that, but I think the whole beauty of owning your own business is you can create so many different things and just keep things, keep things going and keep things sparked. Because I feel like to keep your motivation going, you got to switch it up. So my favorite is probably wood signs. That's probably my favorite thing to make. Do I clean my Cameo's blade often as the fluff or dust can clog up? Yes, I do clean my blade pretty much every time I'm going to cut vinyl since I cut so much at a time. I clean my blade with the aluminum foil and then just clean out all the dust or whatever, because if you get vinyl stuck, your vinyl will not cut right at all. Is doing Cricut things your one-time job, or do you have another job? Kaylee, I do not. This is my full-time job. I used to work full-time, and I was not happy at all. I knew that I was meant to do something creative. I was hardly making any money. And I actually have a degree. I have a business degree, and I think it's benefited me a lot in owning my own business, so it wasn't a complete waste. But yes, I used to have a full-time job and I quit it to do this full-time. And I make way more doing this than I did in any job I've ever had. So if that can motivate you guys, just know you can do it. If I can do it, then you can do it. And yeah, it's definitely worth it. Yes, they did release the Cameo Pro 24-inch. That's what I just got in the mail. What was it, 2 weeks ago? And I haven't opened it yet. I'm trying to get to a point where I can sit down and make a video for you guys on unboxing it. That is going to be so cool to have that. Cutting 24-inch stuff is going to be so much better for big wood signs. Let's see. What photo editing software do I use? So I have a app called, and it's not anything fancy. It really isn't. Let's see what it's called. It is called Photo Editor. Is that really what it's called? Yeah, it's called Photo Editor. It looks like a sunflower, but it's got different petal colors. I love it. You can edit the brightness and contrast and all that stuff. So that's what I use to edit my photos. And then PicMonkey. I use PicMonkey. Do I buy anything big for my business on Black Friday? No. Oh gosh, my computer just, hold on one second, sorry. I didn't buy anything on Black Friday because I haven't even had time to sit down and even get Christmas presents for people, y'all. I'm so behind on everything in life. I'm so behind. Did you guys buy anything cool for Black Friday? Hey, Becky. Do I have a set work routine or am I flexible? So my son is 2, so we'll have a routine. So yes and no. I really try and have a schedule, but most of the time I'm working literally bits and pieces all day until I go to bed. And, it is a lot slower in other parts of the year, but December and November and September and all that, I'm all day, every day. But that is also when I make the most money. That's when I make the most of my money, is in the holidays. So yes, when having your children in care is definitely, take advantage of that. Because this year we did the virtual stuff. So it has been a challenge to have the children all day, every day, but I'm making it work. How long do my blades last? Usually a really long time. So I only have to buy a blade when I start noticing that no matter what I'm doing, that the vinyl's not cutting right. I actually just had to buy one. And you know what's weird is this blade is not cutting as good as my other one did. So I don't know what's up with that. Can you guys still hear me okay? Like I said, I'm using this microphone, but I don't know if it's too loud. Let me know if it's too loud. Okay. Becky, I do not use Etsy ads. I used to a long time ago, but now they changed a few things. So I use them sometimes, but I haven't used them lately. My Etsy shop name is Simply Sallie not DIY. Simply Sallie SC on Etsy, because Simply Sallie was taken. Could not believe it. but I think it was just a username, not a Etsy shop. And my business name, those of you who've been on here for a while, you know my original business name was Sallie's Southern Stitches. Oh, I hate it. I don't know why I named my business, and that's my legal business name. And the reason why I chose this was because I used to sew. So I thought it was creative to put stitches in it. But the lady at my bank asked me if I was a tattoo artist because my last name or my business name was Stitches. I said, oh, no. So I had to change I changed my business name to just simply Sallie. Never again will I make the mistake of trying to come up with these long business names. Keep it simple, guys. Simple is better than trying to make a creative name for me. Let's see. Do I sell on Etsy or my own website? Both. I get way more sales on Etsy, though. I don't put a lot of effort in my website like I should, just because you have to build your own traffic. And it's a little hard to do that, but it's not good to rely on Etsy only because it could go away overnight. So I need to try and focus more on my website. That's my plan for 2021. Yeah, Etsy does take a lot of your money, but the thing I think of is you're getting that built-in traffic. So it really is worth it sometimes to have the built-in traffic and just price accordingly, make sure you're covering your fees and your pricing. And I've made it work, at least. Hopefully everyone else is too. Hey, Michelle. Do I homeschool my kids? No, not normally, but this year we did virtual because in the beginning of the year, they didn't even know. Everything was so crazy. I'm sure you guys know. So we're doing virtual this year, but next year we're not. And my little one's going to start preschool this coming year. So not a homeschool mama. I wish that I could be, but it's just, I'm not a teacher. I'm not very, all this Common Core stuff is just, it's hard. How do I pay myself with item pricing? So I just price things accordingly. And are you talking about pay myself at the bank? Or are you talking about just how I price my items? Pocahontas Star. Yes, I just had to do the virtual last month. Yes, Kaylee, it is crazy. The virtual school is hard. It's tough. I have a lot of respect for teachers. A lot of respect for teachers. What website host do I use? I use Wix. So Wix. I love it because it's so user-friendly. It's not like Shopify. I think the reason I chose Wix in the beginning was because Shopify was more expensive. And I was like, I can do all this myself. And I like it, but it's hard to get traffic to your website. I think the whole point is to build up your clientele on Etsy maybe and try and get people to buy on your website, but I just haven't done that. You really are awesome. I have learned so much from your videos and we appreciate you sharing your time. Oh, you're so welcome, Stephanie. Thank you so much. I appreciate the kind words. You give yourself a wage. Do I pay myself first or after everything else? So I have a business bank account that I opened up through a credit union and that's not where I get that's not where I have my regular money. So what I do to pay myself is at the end of, or not end of every month, but once a month, I go and I draw out an owner's draw, which is like basically cash. And I don't have a set price. It depends. Every month is different. Every month is completely different of how much I pay myself. So it really does vary. And then at the end of the year, I tally up how much I've paid myself. And then you just add that in with your taxes and stuff like that. After you've included all your fees and shipping and y'all, taxes is a lot. It is a lot. Especially the more money you make, it becomes quite a task. I have Wix too, but not I know I have had Wix for years too, and I'm so bad about it. And I'm paying a lot of money per year to have it. So I need to focus on it because I've only literally gotten I've gotten sales on it, but it's not as much as Etsy at all. So It's definitely not as much as Etsy. There are some days where you'll get 30 sales a day, and then your website will get like 1 or none. It just depends. Price items for my time. 1 second, Caroline. Price items for my time. Yes, I'm going to have a video coming soon on how I price my items for the time. But honestly, your time, when you pay yourself, it depends. You could work 24 hours in a day, and it's just going to be however much you made that month. Like if you make a decal for $5, how do you come up with that price for the amount of time it takes you as well as material? I'll have a video on that coming up soon because it's really complicated on how I pay myself per items. Do bookkeeping. Okay, so I use QuickBooks Self-Employed. Etsy gives a pretty good discount. I think it's like 1 second, Caroline. I think it's like $5 a month. Okay, Caroline. Sorry, y'all, my child is in the background. So QuickBooks Self-Employed, and then I have a Excel spreadsheet that I made, and I'll share that with you guys soon. But it's very Etsy friendly for the things that you'll need for tax time. And I kind of, at the end of each month, I'll input different things on it. So everything at the end of the month, how many sales I've gotten, all the shipping prices I've paid, it'll just input into that. And QuickBooks Self-Employed does that for you as well. But I've come to find like it puts things into categories that aren't the right categories. I'm trying to figure all that out though. But yes, bookkeeping is a little complicated. Do I pay my taxes monthly at the end of the year? So you're supposed to pay quarterly, which that's what a lot of shops will do depending on how much you want. You can pay monthly or yearly. Or not monthly, quarterly or yearly. So I pay, what is it called? State taxes once a year for the sales that I've gotten in South Carolina. And then I pay quarterly taxes or at the end of the year taxes. It's all up to your state and how it works. I'm definitely not a tax expert, so don't take my word for it. But you can either pay quarterly or yearly for your taxes. But it does add up to the end of the year. Just be prepared to pay a good chunk of your money for tax time, and make sure you deduct everything that you can. You need to deduct everything you can. So gas mileage, fees on Etsy, shipping, all that. Yes, Caroline. 1 second, please. Haley, can you see what she needs? Thanks. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see, where is it? Pay my time. Okay. You guys stop fighting. My county is yearly, but I've made $5. Well, keep it up. You can do it. There's not a mombi upstairs. I don't know what a mombi is, but they've been talking about mombies. I think it's a monster zombie. Kids. Yeah, definitely. It depends on how much you make for your state. My state, like I said, I don't have very many sales in my state. I don't sell a lot locally. I really don't. Pretty much everything I sell is out of state. If you need me, come up here, Caroline. Have I had any backlash or complaints about recycling packaging? No, I haven't. I don't have a lot of complaints about packaging usually. So that's a good thing. Yeah, I'm sure people are weird about stuff like that. I'm not sure. Oh man, I didn't get the notification we're live. Hopefully I didn't miss too much. So hopefully I don't pronounce your name wrong. Raquel, did I say it right? Raquel? No, you can always go back and watch it, but we're just answering questions and just talking. I didn't realize we've already been on for over an hour. Oh my goodness. But no, you didn't miss too much, but you can always go back and watch it. Do I have to track inventory at the end of the year? It's better to track it monthly. You okay? I think someone's getting tired. So it's better to just track it whenever works for you. I try and do it once a month. Sometimes I get behind and I do it like every couple months. But it's not hard to backtrack. If you keep everything online, like use the same card, business card. So like I said, I have my own business bank account. So everything I buy on that is literally for my business. And I can go back and look at the online statements and know exactly what I paid for each month. And it tracks on my QuickBooks. So definitely get your own business bank account, guys, if you're going to have an Etsy shop. It's definitely smart to do. And I went with a credit union because there's no minimums and you can have as little as you want or as much as you want in there. And I just like having the credit union for my business bank account. We don't use it for our regular bank, but Mombi is me up at 3 a.m. binging TV shows because it's my only me time. Sarah, yes. Yes, that is me in the middle of the night too, but I'm usually just working on these orders because that's the only quiet time I get. These children are so loud. How do I feel about Etsy ads? So yes, I've mentioned this before, but like I said, they used to be great. Etsy ads used to be really good, but then they changed something this year where it's kind of, your hair's a mess, girl. They changed something where now you have to pay, or they pick where they pay for your ads. So I don't know. Oh, keep your titles, tags, description, and you'll be good to go. You don't always need ads if you have good SEO.
Mommy, you're taking so long.
I'm almost done. Mummy bee. I want to make packaging pretty, but it's not always recycled or cost effective to buy expensive eco-friendly stuff. I agree. Yeah, packaging is not always about being pretty. Just keep it simple. I've come to find a lot of times they do just throw the stuff away. So if you give them a good quality product, that's really what matters, I think. But I'm not gonna get these decals done, you guys. Oh, I got to though, because I got to work on these ornaments. I'm just starting, so I did the ads for the first month. So far, I've gotten 3. That's great, Raquel. I hope I'm saying your name right, Raquel. Yes, SEO, like I said, it's really tricky. They change it up a lot. Every year, it's different. So it's better to just kind of keep on just trying to see what works for you. And sometimes Etsy ads, people have a lot of success with Etsy ads. It just depends. I recycle old envelopes and bubble mails. Oh, that's a great idea. Hey, recycling, if you can get it, if you can do it, then that's amazing. You go sit down. Y'all go sit down. She's about to go to sleep, I think. Go sit down. You are so welcome. Oh, I'm so happy that I could help you guys. We'll have to do these more often for sure. Thought about offering a discount on postage for recycle. Definitely. If you can use recycled items, do it. And a lot of people like that. Tissue paper at the Dollar Tree for the win. Yes. They have some amazing, that's where I get my not my shipping boxes, my ornament boxes from the Dollar Tree. They have some of the best, like I was buying them at Walmart and it was like double the cost. Oh, thank you. It's just a little tiny tree I put back there. Yes, oh, you are so welcome. You want to say hi, Haley?
Hi.
This is my oldest daughter, Haley, and it looks like this one's almost asleep. So your teacher is from South Carolina too. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, South Carolina. I love living here. I couldn't imagine living anywhere else. Is the box I use for the ornaments in a video. Haley, go get those little boxes out in the hallway that I use for the ornaments. There's one in the hallway. I'll get my daughter to get me one and I'll show you. It's right there in the hallway next to your room. I'll show you guys real quick what I use. Thank you. Yeah, she does. A lot of people are saying she looks like me. Thank you. Oh, well, the ones from the Dollar Tree.
Oh.
And those are the ones from Walmart. I'll get her to get the ones that are decorative. They're kind of in funky looking decorations, but hey, they're shipping safely. So that is what is important, not necessarily looks. You got it? Okay, so these are the ones, they have different designs, but I put my ornaments inside of them with bubble wrap. And yeah, there's a video. I use the ones from Walmart and the ones from Dollar Tree, but the bottoms are usually plain, like white, and then the tops are decorative. So that's what I use for my ornaments, and not had a broken one yet, knock on wood. I was wondering how many sales did I make my first year. I just hit my 400. That's awesome. Since September, Katie? Oh, that is really good. That is amazing. I don't know how many I had my first year. I'll have to go back and look, but it definitely took off pretty good. I wasn't expecting it, but I started it in 2000 and what was it? 15, 16, 17, 19. I think it was 2015 that I started. I'll have to go back and look, but Katie, keep it up. That is amazing. 400 sales since September. That's amazing. You need to share your tricks to everyone. I was just wondering what is normal for others. Yeah, Katie, that's high. That's a high amount of sales for being just started. That's very good. That's amazing. Oh, I like that. Yeah, some of them are pretty cute, these boxes, but some of them are kind of. It just depends which ones you get. But they come in a box. A multi-pack of 5, I think, or 4. They come in a 4-pack for $1. So I know it kind of gets expensive, but if you calculate everything in your shipping and you know they're arriving safely, then it's worth it. Thank you so much for you. I have to admit you're my first live in a while. Oh, thank that's so sweet, Evelyn. I'm so happy to hear that. I'll have to do this more often. And I'm sorry I didn't realize it was taking so long, but I'm glad I got to answer a lot of you guys' questions. Maybe we'll start doing it like once a week or something, just to kind of answer questions and things like that, just so that way I can get to everyone's questions quicker than typing. My camera set up for filming. I have a Canon M50, and I got that, what was it, last year? I haven't figured out the settings that well yet. I'm not the biggest tech person. Maybe I need to get a new like webcam thing so it's a little bit clearer, because I'm using my computer right now. But I use that and usually like a ring light for more light. But the lighting in this house, this new house, is not the best. So I need to kind of change the lights out so you guys can see me a little bit better. I haven't opened my, let's see. Oh, don't be scared to open your Etsy shop. It's not as bad as you think it is. And like I was saying earlier, it's better to just start and not know than to never know what happens. Or that doesn't make sense. It's better to start than to not ever start, and then you could have missed out on a huge opportunity. It's better to just start. And don't worry about it being perfect. No, yeah, nothing's ever going to be perfect. That's what makes it good. That's what makes it homemade. People love imperfections. Like, obviously not mess ups, but nobody wants to be too perfect. Oh, you're so welcome, guys. I'm so happy I could help. Yeah, daylight bulbs. I need some kind of brighter light in here because it's hard to even see when I'm doing vinyl in here. Yes, Becky, you will always be asking yourself. That's true. I wanted to start earlier than I did, and I wished I would have. I remember back in the day, I was wanting to start a button shop when I was younger. You never knew that, did you?
No.
I went and got a bunch of buttons from Hobby Lobby, and I said I'm going to have a whole shop where I'm going to make different things with buttons. And I never did it. I always wanted to have a shop, though. I knew that even from a young age that I wanted to have a shop. But I did it. And now, like I said, I'm at home with my kids, and I know it might be crazy, but it's good to work for yourself and be able to make your own schedules. And oh, you're so welcome. I'm glad I can help. Yeah, the wind is loud here. She's asleep. Thank goodness.
She's asleep with her mouth open. She's kind of like smiling.
Sorry, I'm rocking. I'm sure a lot of you with kids know how it is. If you guys were here earlier, you saw her running around acting crazy when I thought that they would sit there quietly, but that never is the case. Yes. I know. I didn't know well, luckily we had her ready for bed before this live, so I was able, if she fell asleep, I knew we would be good to go. Yes, I'm gonna have a craft tour coming soon. I haven't even finished this office yet, guys. I know it's so crazy. I have so much more to do. I need to hang those pictures up and
Where did
finish
you
some
put them?
things. They're over there. I'm gonna lay her down and I'll be back to answer a few more questions before we go, guys. So hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Oh, she's so big. Can you get her pillow? Shit. Sorry. Excuse me. Okay. Did I turn the light off in there?
Which one?
And go check and make sure I turned her light off.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, but yes, I will do a craft tour very soon.
Your office looks good already.
I have a lot to do though, but thank you. Oh, I'm so glad I helped you, Christina. That's 350 sales. That's awesome. Good job. I definitely, like I said, I didn't get a whole lot my first year. It takes a while to build up to a lot of sales, and you have to invest a lot of time. Almost sometimes you just feel like you're just wasting time, but it's worth it. All of the things that I've done through the years and everything when I thought that I was wasting my time, but I learned something. Like I would always learn something and know for the next time what not to do and what to do. So you're never really wasting time when you're putting effort into your shop. Biz Wiz, you'll do it. You can do it. Just keep going, keep trying, and you will make it. Like I said, sometimes it takes longer than other shops. Just because one shop might be starting off better doesn't mean that you're not going to be some booming business in a year or two. You just never know. And I still have a lot to do too, like to grow. I'm hoping one day to have a helper. So that you help me a lot. This kid, y'all, helps me pack orders and stuff. She does awesome. She's such a good helper. How does she spell her name? Haley, my daughter? It's Haley. Did I ever purchase any courses in regards to spending an Etsy shop? So I've never taken any courses for Etsy, but I've taken courses to learn things. Like I was saying earlier with my SVG shop, I did take an SVG course, but that's the only course I've taken. Everything else I've kind of just learned through trial and error. Plus, if you enjoy making the items like I do, it doesn't matter. Yes, enjoy. If you enjoy it, that's what makes it worth it, for sure. Oh, thank you. She said that's a pretty name. A lot of times she asked me why I named her that. And I said, I like that name. I like the name Haley. Yeah, Facebook's a good way to start. That's how I started. But I didn't get too many sales on it until Etsy is where everything just took off for me. Because like I said, there's that built-in clientele and it's worth it. Oh yeah, I understand having a full-time job. That is how I was. I'm trying to remember. I think I started Etsy right when y'all would not believe this. I actually started Etsy after, like the week after I quit my full-time job.
What you did?
Mm-hmm.
God.
I was selling on, I took a huge risk. If you guys, there's a video on there, but long story short, my grandpa was very sick with Alzheimer's and they needed somebody to help him. And I was already hating my job. And so I quit that to help out with him. And I said, I'm going to start my business full force while I'm helping him. So I would kind of watch and help my grandfather. And then during that time, I got to spend with him in his last few months. I was working on my Etsy shop and it just took off. So it was all a God thing. I'm telling y'all, it was a God thing. It was worth it. What advice would I give to somebody starting out their own business from home? I'd say just go for it. Starting is the best first thing to do. And then just focus on SEO. So search engine optimization. Make sure you do your research, see what's trending. And goodness, there's so much advice I could give for that. But depending on if you're starting an Etsy shop, just do your research for sure. Because Etsy, there's a lot to it. It's simple, but it's not at the same time.
On camera, our hair kind of looks the same. A little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Your hair is darker than mine, though.
Mm-hmm. How long was I on Facebook before I went to Etsy? I would say maybe like a year or so. It's hard to remember, but it was about a year. And I used to sew, like I said before, I would make different things like nap mat covers and embroidery. I have an embroidery machine. So I would make friends' birthday shirts for their kids and different things like that. That's what I used to. I've been doing that for years. And then I kind of just flipped to all this. I've done a 360-degree turn around from selling fabric and sewn things to now adding cards for my love of K-dramas. And oh, that's so cool. That's usually how it goes. You start doing something and then you realize what you truly love. And I realized that sewing was not like a passion of mine.
But you are good at it.
Thank you.
You're good at everything.
Oh, see, this kid is so sweet. She's so sweet. My baby is up now, so I have to go. Oh, you're so welcome. I appreciate you tuning in. Well, like I said, we'll do these more often. Just joining, so maybe you already discussed this, but what do you find works best for time management in terms of balancing motherhood and having your shop? Thank you so much. It's really, honestly, like I said before, it's all about just taking it day by day, minute by minute, hour by hour, and just doing what you can, letting the kids be involved, and just working around their schedules. And just, like I said, a lot of times I find myself almost going crazy. I feel like you can ask her. Sometimes I feel like I'm losing my mind, but that's how it is. And, like I said before, I don't have a lot of help because my husband works crazy hours, and so it is just me. So I've kind of learned a lot of different ways to make it work whenever I'm home, whenever it's just me by myself here. But she's old enough too that she helps me a lot with my youngest too. So that's nice. But we always take time. I take time off too. When you need a break, take a break, because that's what I do. Every December 12th, for the last few years, I have taken my listings down, and I keep my shop open, but I just deactivate listings and take a break, or at least for Etsy. I'm gonna still put videos up for you guys, but I take a break because this December and November are the craziest months for my shop. So just best advice, just take it day by day and minute by minute. Do what you can. Yes, hey, I'm telling you though, if you were here earlier, you heard that my vinyl I messed up earlier. I didn't have my blade in all the way, and I cut all of my vinyl, and I didn't realize it until I was peeling and none of the words were coming up. So I had to throw all that vinyl away.
No.
I was so mad, but it's okay. It happens. How long do I take off? So I usually close it down on December the 12th, because if I keep it open any later, people are like, if I order this today, will I get it by Christmas? Or like you'll risk USPS delaying orders. So I usually just take off till right after Christmas. I open my shop back up, like right a couple days after, and then, start shipping things out usually right after. Sometimes I'll take off till the beginning of the year. It just depends. But you know what? I need it for my sanity, because it gets crazy. But that's usually what I'll do. At least I've done for the last few years.
Yeah, your work gets crazy around Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas is the biggest time of the year for me.
People want to get their ornaments and plates and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did I do them all? Well, no, but a couple of letters. See, y'all think that I'm peeling all the vinyl off, but this is supposed to be joy and the Y is missing. But it's okay. What I'll usually do is go and just recut the few letters that I have. Just recut them. How long does it take time to get back up into the search results after a shop vacation? Sometimes. Not always, though. What I found is best to do is know what holidays are coming up and know what people are going to be shopping for and have it ready. So like for Christmas, I'm getting ready for Christmas in like summertime. And then so, like during my break, I'm going to start getting ready for Valentine's Day. So you just got to kind of be ready for big sellers. Like the ornament stuff I know is going to sell like crazy. So I'll always be prepared for that. And just be prepared for different fluctuations and different holidays. Because holidays are when you'll sell the most on Etsy. Because people are always shopping handmade around holidays.
Wait, is Valentine's Day really the next holiday?
Yes, it is. That makes sense because this is crazy right now. Stocking tags are my big. I love stocking tags. Those are so cute. I wish that I would have thought of that. That's a really good idea. This year I didn't prepare as good as I wanted to. I've had a lot this year. I'm sure for 2020 has been crazy for everybody, but it's been crazy with life. And we've had, family members pass away and friends pass away. It's just been a crazy year. It's been a crazy year. So I haven't really had much time to put in as much as I want to for everything. But y'all know family comes first. Definitely. So I have to fight with Shopify tomorrow, and I'm not looking forward to it. So I must say night-night. Well, good night. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Bye.
That was nice of you to join. Yeah, stocking tags, those are really, I know that they'd be a big seller. My Jingle ornaments sell like crazy too. The ones that I just paint and put some Raydon fawn on it, they'll sell like crazy. I'm telling y'all, I have some ideas for you guys for next holiday season. Some big sellers. If you guys want to make some extra holiday cash or if you want to up your business game. Yeah. You keep safe too. How are you guys all? What are you guys all doing? What time is it where you are right now? It is now 9 o'clock. You need to go get ready for bed.
Yeah, because I got to do a big test tomorrow.
Yes, we have map testing tomorrow. I say we, she does. 6 p.m. Oh, you must be on the, where are you from, Christina? Or what state are you in?
A lot of people are saying 9 p.m.
Yeah, you guys are on the eastern side with me.
California.
Okay. So yeah, 3 hours behind. That's right. And that's another thing I've noticed. A lot of my sales come from California and New York and places up there. It seems to me like a lot more people shop handmade. I don't know, from what I've noticed, a lot of people on the in the north and stuff shop handmade. I haven't seen a lot of people from the south near me shopping handmade, but it could just be my particular shop. Let's see. Buffalo. Oh, cool. Buffalo, New York. Is it snowing up there yet? Oh yeah, I think you told me earlier it was snowing. I know y'all get a lot of snow up there, huh? What wood do I use for my Jingle ornaments? Can you go get me my little things right there? I'll get my daughter to get those. What I use for my... They're on the floor. They're right there, down there. Hi, Andrea. Oh, no, it's okay. I totally get it. I use these Jumbling Tower wood. Let's see if I can. I think I might have one open. Nope, I don't have any open. So you get them at Walmart, and they don't get the actual Jenga brand because they have the words Jenga on them. But these are just, they're little wood blocks. And my husband always tells me, we can make those, but they're already like ready and done. So I don't see the point of making them if you can buy them ready. And then I just paint them and put some, what are these? these little hooks, screw eyes on the top, and then tie some twine on it, and they're ornaments. So those sell pretty good.
I've always wanted to be on YouTube, so I'm glad to be here.
Mm-hmm. This is my daughter Haley for all you joining. She's 9 years old. She's my big helper.
Almost 10 in like 2 or 3 months.
Since I'm working right now, I don't know how working mamas do it. I'm struggling with time management. No kids, just hubby and the dog. Hey, Leah, yeah. I understand how that goes. It's time management. I'm lucky that my kids are they entertain themselves pretty well, unless you don't want them to, unless you tell them to be good, then they'll not be good. But most of the time they entertain themselves pretty well when I need to work, and they know that I got to get the orders done. So it's worked out pretty well. I just work when I can. So, Oh, tomorrow, big snow. Oh, really? Oh my goodness. You probably are so sick of it by the end of the winter, aren't you? We don't get but maybe 1 snow a year.
Last year it snowed on my birthday a little bit.
Yeah, it snowed this year. It snowed in February this year.
Well, yeah.
And we were all like, oh, and it was like an actual big snow. We don't get snow too much. Like I said, I'm in upstate South Carolina. So we don't get a whole lot of snow.
But luckily we get snow a little bit because
yeah, we get enough to make it fun for the kids and stuff, but never anything big.
Hopefully we get a big snow this year.
Maybe so. See, guys, my vinyl doesn't always. This is the one that I was showing you earlier. My roller came off, and a lot of my letters got cut, so I'm gonna have to recut a bunch of these, which takes up so much time, but it's okay. 7 p.m. here in Arizona. Okay, cool. It's crazy how the time is so different everywhere. Yep, it's 9 o'clock here in South Carolina.
9:03, but 9 o'clock. Yeah.
So usually when I have things mess up like this, I go back on my software and then figure out what words I got to recut and then cut them again. So I'll kind of put those aside and then I'll cut them again. But if you missed earlier, I'm working on 600 ornaments this week.
I don't know how you do it.
I don't know how I do it either half the time, but it's going to get done because it has to get done. And there's really no choice. It's got to get done. So tonight's going to be a long night. I'm going to at least get all my vinyl cut for everything tonight. And then tomorrow is when I'm working on all of the ornaments. I'm going to try and get all of them. Well, I know I'm not going to get 600 done tomorrow, but I'm going to do as many as I can.
Which is a lot.
Yep. You need to go ahead and go get ready for bed now, okay? All right, I'll take a few more questions, and then I got to get back to work in here. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. And I'll start doing these more often for you guys and maybe answering questions.
Somebody asked a question.
So I have to ask, I've been watching it all night. What is that vinyl holder behind you? Okay, so that back there, I made it with 2x6s, just framed like a square, and then drilled holes in the side and then put in PVC pipe and just spray painted it black. I was going to do a video on it, but I didn't. I don't know. I wanted to test it out and see how it worked, but it's been working good. It takes up a lot of space, but it gets the vinyl off the floor.
What ornaments are you working on?
What ornaments am I working on? I am working on my farmhouse style ornaments, these Hobby Lobby white ornaments. They have fabric on the top, and then I just put decals on them. So, cut this wording and just put it on the ornaments. So that's what I'm working on tonight. I got a lot to do.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and go get ready, babe, please. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Say bye to Haley. She's going to get ready for bed now. Do you ever paint the inside of them white? No, I have not tried that. I just like to buy them white because that would be way more work that I'd have to do. And I would say I've never tried painting the ornaments, but I think that people say polyacrylic, pouring the polyacrylic in there and then paint the paint. Is that right? I don't know. Someone said that. I've never done the painting the ornaments before, though. Yes, Haley, you and Haley have the same name. She spells hers a little bit different, though. Thank you, Stephanie. That's so sweet. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. That's so sweet of you to say. You guys are all so sweet. I just have the best viewers. I always enjoy talking to you guys and seeing what you create and stuff. And if you guys aren't on the Facebook group, join it. It's Simply Sallie DIY. I'm trying to get better about approving posts quicker. But the reason I approve them is just to make sure that they're all good and comply with the rules and everything like that. But y'all are all so sweet that I haven't had any issues. So maybe I'll just go ahead and let them all be approved without me approving them. If that makes sense. It might take me a little bit to get back to all of them, but I've done that polyacrylic with the glitter for ornaments. Yes, I've been wanting to do the glitter ornaments for so long, but I haven't tried it yet. They are glass ornaments, Lulu. Super breakable, super breakable. But I have been shipping them the way that I've been shipping them for a couple years now, and I've had none break, knock on wood, because I've been doing it this method. So the best way to ship them, I have a video, is box inside of a box with lots of bubble wrap. So no worries. It's not scary to ship. As long as you package them well, usually they're fine. And the boxes I use are from the Dollar Tree, the ones that go inside of the boxes. I just put them in these little slipper boxes. And they're different designs. They come in different designs. And yeah, no problems with that so far. Looks like I'm going to have to recut a few of the decals tonight. This time I won't forget to put my blade in. Can I do a video on state sales taxes for Etsy when how you set it up? I know each state is different. Yes, I did think about doing a tax video. I'm kind of weary about doing it just because every state is so different and I don't want to give anybody wrong information. So you could take what I say with just a grain of salt, maybe just some ideas of what to do, but every state's different. And I will do a video though on how I organize for taxes for sure. Because that's something that confused me so much on Etsy in the beginning, was how to get stuff ready for taxes and how to calculate your taxes and how to figure out how much to pay. So I'll definitely do that soon. How did I make my logo? I made it on PicMonkey, Kaylee. I have a video on how I make different things on PicMonkey, but I make everything on PicMonkey. And I have a link for a discount on it if you want to get it. Do I have a P.O. box? No, I do not, Sonia. I don't have a P.O. box. Yeah, Kaylee, just let me know if you can reach out on Facebook or wherever. Sallie, I just got my first 2 orders and I've got so much anxiety. Oh gosh, I remember my first order. I felt all the emotions. So yes, it's going to be okay. Just know that you just ship that order. Do it how you would ship to anybody, like a family member or whatever. Just make sure it's safe. I don't know what you're shipping. If you're shipping wood signs or glass or whatever, but just make sure it's shipping safe and write a little note to your customer and let them know that they're your first customers. And people love that stuff. And then it'll get your name out there. And usually the first customers are always so sweet. So don't worry about it. It's gonna be totally fine. I do remember that feeling though. I totally remember that feeling. You are so welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, I know it's getting late. I need to get going too. I would love to know how I organize for taxes. Yes, it is very scary. And I still to this day worry. I do my own taxes, so I don't have a tax person. So I feel like I've learned, I like doing things myself though. I've always been that way. I think soon though, I might have to get help because I'm getting more busy now. Shipping a coffee bar organizer. Oh, cool. Hey, great. Congratulations on your new orders. That's amazing. It'll totally be fine though. Don't worry. I do remember. I remember that stress though. I was shipping tumblers out and I was so nervous, but she was the sweetest. If you have any questions, let me know on the that shipping or anything like that, Andrea. Yeah, it looks like I got mine, the decals at least cut and started. So now I just need to go recut these few and then get those ornaments started. Now that the little one's asleep. I tried to get her ready for bed a little earlier tonight and she finally fell asleep. Do you use a Cricut or Silhouette? Caitlin, I use a Silhouette. I love my Silhouette. I've never used Cricut before. I have heard a lot of people, there's some people that use both, and so I might be biased about my Silhouette, but I just love my Silhouette. I don't know how you do it. Thank you so much, Haley. Don't forget to hit the like button. Oh, thank you, Tennessee Wood Signs. You're so sweet. Yeah, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I just appreciate all you guys. You guys liking these videos and subscribing helps me to continue to make them for you guys. So I appreciate it. All the support. You guys have done more than you know. And I'm happy that I'm able to help people out. Okay. I also have like 30 Santa plates that I got to do this week too. And I was so disappointed in my Michaels. That's where I get my milk jugs for my Santa plates. They had 19 in stock and I ordered them for an online pickup. Not all of them. And they last minute messaged me and said that they didn't have any in stock. So I have to wait for those to come in the mail. And I hope they come soon because I need them now. That's where I get my milk jugs. What do they look like? I'm trying to see where I put them. I think that they're in another room.
You want to get them?
No, it's okay, Haley. If you go on michaels.com and type in glass milk jugs by Ashland, that is where I get my milk jugs for my Santa plates. It comes in a set of 6. And I just buy, that's what I use for my Santa plates. And the Santa plates, I get them from the Dollar Tree. So that's where I get my Santa plates and stuff. And those sell pretty good. So if you guys are looking for a holiday seller to sell right now, Santa plates are a big seller right now. Yeah, they're a really big seller right now. But ornaments have to be the number one, I'd say, right now. What weeding tool do I have in my hand? I just have a vinyl pick. This is the one from the Silhouette. I use what are they called? I use dental picks too. You know, they have the different shapes and stuff. That's how I weed my vinyl. This is just the one that came with the Silhouette. I just picked whichever one was sitting there. But yep, the weeding is pretty much done. I just have to go recut all those ones that messed up. So do you guys have any questions before I go? I've kept y'all a long time. I can't believe it. I thought I would only maybe have a few questions and I would only be on here for like 15 minutes. So I'm glad you guys had questions. Come visit me here. We still have the ornaments and the milk jugs. Oh, Marsha, you were so lucky. I think I bought all of them. Like my Hobby Lobby in town, they're like, oh, there she is. Because I would come in and get all of their ornaments. And I would have like buggies full of them and people were staring. And I even had people come up and say, what are you doing with all those ornaments? That's more than you'll need for your tree. And I said, oh, I make things and sell them. And somebody said, surely you won't need that many. And I was like, yeah, you'd be surprised. You would be surprised. I would love a guide for taxes. Okay, I'll definitely do that soon, Andrea. I started a sign business and I'm a young small business owner. I love your channel because that's so cool, Caitlin. Thank you so much for watching. I'm glad I can inspire you guys. Like I said, I know that I have a lot to still learn, but if I can help anybody, it was worth it to me. So you lost money there. Let's see. Oh, taxes. Yeah. Well, Etsy has a way to set up state taxes on their website. But if you're talking about like taxes for the end of the year, just always include in your pricing, like to kind of figure out about 25% of your entire income is going to go to taxes. So once you start making a good amount of money on Etsy, be prepared to pay thousands and thousands of dollars in taxes. Last year was the time I think I had the most that we had to pay in taxes, and that's after you even get deductions. Yeah, Etsy, you can set up the state taxes on Etsy. I think there's a state tax button on there. And it does a lot of it for you. That's the good thing about Etsy. If you have your own website, you have to do the tax stuff all by yourself and figure out who you pay taxes to. That stuff's so confusing. Do I have a wholesale account with Michaels? I don't buy a lot from Michaels. I just at the holiday time, that's when I buy my milk jugs. You're welcome, Andrea. Or Andrea, however you say it. I know a lot of people say it different, so I'm sorry if I said it wrong. But no, I don't have a wholesale account. I need to check that out. I don't buy enough, though, I feel like. And it seems like everywhere is all about Cricut. I'm surprised that Silhouette doesn't do as much advertising as Cricut does, because Silhouette I found is, I love it. I don't know why they don't advertise as much as Cricut does. They don't sell their stuff as much as Cricut. I see Cricut everywhere. Is the sales tax through the state, county you live in, or is it different depending on where the customer lives? So I have a South Carolina website where I pay my taxes, and I just have to input how many sales you kind of have to calculate it depending on where you live in. So I think it's like 7% where I'm at. So each South Carolina sale that I get, I have to pay that. But I think they actually changed it to where you don't have to pay taxes in South Carolina on Etsy. It's so confusing. Y'all, taxes are just they're so confusing. The best thing I could suggest is to call your local state office. So we have a South Carolina state office. I called them and they'll be able to tell you everything you need to know depending on your state. It's so confusing and it changes so much too. I wish I never started with Cricut. It's so limiting. I understand. I've heard that before. I think Silhouette is better for growing and it has more options for a business. You can still do it with Cricut though. I've seen a lot of successful Cricut people. So you can do it. And if you want to get Silhouette, just get a Silhouette. Just save up and make stuff with your Cricut until you have enough money and then buy a Silhouette. I think it would be worth it. And you can get familiar with the vinyl world. So, but I'm actually interested for people that do both Cricut and Silhouette, which one they prefer. Because I've heard most people, Brothers Scan and Cut. I've heard of that too. But I've heard a lot of people say that they prefer Silhouette just because it has more options. I've been sitting here talking. I swear I could have gotten so much done. And I'm sitting here talking. I'm a one-track mind tonight. Which one do I use? Which Silhouette do I use? I use the Silhouette Cameo. I actually have a 3. I'm so old school. I keep the ones until they just don't work anymore. So I have a Silhouette Cameo 2 and I have a Silhouette Cameo 3. And now I have a Silhouette Cameo 4 Pro 24-inch that I'm about to start using. Yeah, I have the Cameo 3 too, and I haven't had any issues with it. Here and there you'll have little problems, but it's usually if you have to update your machine. But I love it. I have a Cricut and I use Inkscape to make most of my SVGs, but I need offset and I use the Silhouette software. Yes. I've heard a lot. I haven't ever used the Inkscape. I use, what is it called? Adobe Illustrator to make my SVGs. And you can also make SVGs on Silhouette Studio too, if you have the business edition. I don't know, you might can do it with the regular version too. We have been on here for 2 hours, y'all. Whenever I'm working, I put on music. Yes, I love to watch YouTube and listen to music and stuff while I'm working too. And if you all know me, I like to watch my true crime documentaries while I'm working too. It gets me motivated. I know that's so weird, but I like true crime. Do you think it's worth it to get the Silhouette business software to make designs? I do think it's worth it because the Silhouette Business Edition, you can cut with multiple machines at once, and there's more things on there that make it to where you can grow and continue to thrive in your business. So that's what I have, and it's worth the money, and you pay one time and you have it. So Hi, T. Winstrom Designs. We're doing good. Hopefully, you're doing good too. It's really windy here, though it sounds like my house is blowing down. I don't know what is going on outside tonight. Terry, I use Scal 5. Oh, Surecuts a lot. Oh, that's cool. See, I need to learn more about the different vinyl machines. The ones you normally hear about are Cricut and Silhouette, but there are other vinyl cutters out there that are really good too. That's neat. You just hit one button. Okay. You hit one button for SVG. Terry, where are you from? You said it's nice here. Yeah, it's really cold here tonight. Very, very cold and windy, and it's going to be freezing. I say freezing, but it's going to be in the 40s tomorrow. And for South Carolina, that's pretty cold for November. Las Vegas. Oh, I know. You have some warm weather up there then in Las Vegas, huh? Oh, mine's a mess, Leah. Well, I tried to pick it up a little bit, but those shelves over there are normally just like, I need to get in here and like when I'm taking my break in December, I'm going to organize it and get a video up for you guys. I'm going to do a craft room tour soon. I just have been waiting to get a new light. I need to get a new light fixture for in here. I need my husband to help me get that up. I don't do lights, so he needs to help me get that done. 50s and 60 degrees. Oh, yeah. I don't know. It's been in I guess, the 70s and 60s lately, and then it'll drop down to the 40s. That's South Carolina for you. It's literally hot and cold and windy and rainy, and it's just all kinds of different. Every day, you just don't know what you're going to get. Yeah, I do like the cold. I like the fall. I like it when it's in the 70s. Oh, you're going to be visiting South Carolina? Oh, that's fun. Where in South Carolina are you visiting? I know there's a lot of vacation spots up here. I'm from Northwest Wisconsin, so oh yeah, Wisconsin. What is the best way to take pics of large signs? I'm actually glad you asked that. I'm gonna go grab. I have let's see. I just picked up a new one because my old one was really wrinkled. But where's the tag? I get this wood background from Hobby Lobby. Let's see. Can you see the title on it? I don't know. It's a white wood like shiplap background, and it's like a paper material. That's what I use to take my pictures. It's a really long roll. I think it's like, let's see, 4 foot by 12 foot. And you can steam it and get it to, if you have wrinkles in it. So that's nice. But I've been wanting one of the vinyl backgrounds because then you never have to worry about them ripping up. But that's the best. I usually just put the paper down and then stand on a chair and take pictures of the wood signs. For listing pictures, I always recommend doing lighter backgrounds, anything light, and it'll make your object pop a little bit. And everyone's into the farmhouse look right now. The farmhouse and then the mid-century modern styles and stuff like that. Oh, you're from the someone's from the Netherlands? Oh, that's cool. That's really neat. Whenever y'all go to the beach, which beach do we go to? Oh, we haven't been at the beach in so long. Sir, we like never have time to go on vacation. But when we do, usually just, I don't know. It just depends. It depends. Sometimes we'll go to Edisto or Myrtle Beach used to be the place, but it's not the best place to go now. I don't know. It's been a while since I've been at the beach, to be honest. There's some good ones in North Carolina, I've heard. The mountains, yes. There's a lot of good mountains up here. My husband tells me the state and I follow him. I love it. The safest, best way to pack acrylic sign. I'm not too familiar with acrylic. I'm not. I don't know how it is. I'm not too sure. I would say probably just wrapping it in good and some kind of wrapping, like something softer, like bubble wrap or something just to keep it from scratching. But I don't know. That's a good question. I'm not sure. Maybe someone else can help with that because I'm not familiar with acrylic. Oh, well, thank you for dropping by. All right, guys. Well, if there's any more questions, I'll happy to answer, but I probably need to head out and I don't want to keep you guys too long. But I'll start doing these lives more often. Thank you so much. Yep, I'm going to get back to these ornaments, guys. I have 600 to get done. When you think about it, it gets kind of overwhelming, but it's worth it, y'all. It's worth it. You're so welcome. All right. I promise I have a video coming soon, guys. I'm going to work on it soon. Once I get these orders under control, I will get a video out. I promise. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Thank you for joining.